Hello, loved ones. Today we're at Basha Kill. It's in upstate New York, and it's a wild bird sanctuary. Yay! Let's go see what we find. Right now it's June in upstate New York, and it's usually a lot warmer and sunnier than this for mid-June, and a lot less mosquitoes. We might just adopt that as our state bird. But anyway, keeps the birds happy, right? Keeps their bellies full. Now, today what I'd like to talk about is how men and women think differently. And I'm going to give you a couple of examples of this. For example, in the summer, maybe June, July, August, when you want to go out for a picnic, even just that one word, saying the word picnic, men and women think about that differently. Whereas men may think about where to go, what the weather will be, if they need to put gas in the truck, and eating fried chicken. Whereas for women, a lot of the times that word will come up with the thought of, okay, what should I put in the picnic basket, and bringing a tablecloth, and will there be a table or a place to sit down, how many of us are going, those kind of things. So even just with one word, men and women think about things differently. So one of the things I want to talk about is communication between the sexes. And I know there's a lot of bleed through because of past lives. Maybe you remember being a different sex and it's right up there, even though physically you're a different one this time. That's one of the things that we're not going to talk about right now. But just in general, how men and women think differently. Women really want to say things out loud, want to communicate, want to have a conversation, and they'll put the ideas out there and see how it fits together, and then bring it back in, often with a solution. Whereas men, when they see a woman talking, they see that it's something to be fixed. And that's when we get angry. It's like, I didn't ask you to fix this. I mean, if you have a suggestion on something that we're not catching, that we're not seeing right, fine. That's great. That's part of discussion. But to just think that whatever we say needs to be fixed and that it's your job to do that is going to cause complications. Nobody wants to argue. Well, then again, there's different ideas on that. But overall, if you want to have good communication, that's the way to see it, is from the other person's point of view. Let them speak. Don't overtalk them. Even if you've got precog about what they're going to say, just be nice and keep it to yourself, and you could be wrong. And also, when we put the words out there, that also allows the Holy Spirit to interact. It also allows our intuition to interact. It's almost like we're tapping into the five senses when we're putting it out there and we're hearing it, and then we can bring it back together with a solution that's good for us. And especially if you pray about it beforehand, I mean, you're going to get really good solutions and maybe things that you haven't thought about before. That goes for both sexes. So men, keep this in mind so that there's less opportunities for stepping over the communication lines. And also, when you're speaking with children, it's really nice not to lord it over them. Yes, they know you're the authority. Perhaps they're asking for your wisdom. Perhaps they need correction. I mean, all that comes into being a parent, but please also be their friend as well. The two can go hand in hand. You can be a friend and still keep your authority. When the authority is in a place of being helpful, not just do as I say or the highway. I mean, that doesn't help anyone. And really, when you're thinking about, well, maybe I don't know how to parent because I wasn't parented correctly, don't use that as an excuse. Ask yourself, what would love do? How did you want to be treated? How did you want to be communicated with? And that will help you communicate with your children, with your husband, with your friends, with your wife, with anybody really. So, I mean, God really made us with one mouth, two ears, right? So the saying goes about taking twice as long to listen than you do to speak. And I hope you can hear these bullfrogs and all the birds in the background. I have an app on my phone, and when I go to new places, I'll turn it on to see what's there and also to add to my life list if it's something I haven't seen before. And there's so many in the wetlands. It's such a place of beauty and renewal. I hope you get a chance to be out in nature today, to communicate with nature, to communicate with God, and whoever your loved ones are, and anyone you meet around you. They're all God's kids too. No one's really a stranger. All right. Love you. Take care. Bye-bye.